Johnny Cash died, age 71 years, ex-wife, children, lifestyle and net worth 2024. In this video, we reflect on the life and legacy of the legendary Johnny Cash, who passed away at the age of 71. Known as the Man in Black, Johnny Cash's influence on country, rock, and folk music remains unmatched. We explore his family life, including his ex-wife, June Carter, and his children, as well as his lifestyle, career achievements, and personal struggles. We also take a look at Johnny Cash's net worth in 2024 and how his music continues to inspire new generations. Join us as we honor the life of one of the most iconic figures in American music history. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more celebrity biographies and updates. Johnny Cash, an American singer-songwriter. Most of Cash's music contains themes of sorrow, moral tribulation, and redemption, especially songs from the later stages of his career. Born February 26, 1932, Kingsland, Arkansas, United States. Died September 12, 2003, age 71 years. Ascension St. Thomas Hospital, Midtown, Nashville, Tennessee, United States. Spouse, June Carter Cash, M. 1968 to 2003, Vivian Liberto, M. 1954 to 1966. Music groups, The Highwaymen, 1985 to 1995. See more. Children, John Carter Cash, Roseanne Cash, Kathy Cash, Cindy Cash, Tara Cash. Johnny Cash net worth $60 million. Early life. Cash was born J. R. Cash in Kingsland, Arkansas, on February 26, 1932, to Carrie Clovery, née Rivers, and Ray Cash. He had three older siblings, Roy, Margaret Louise, and Jack, and three younger siblings, Reba, Joanne, and Tommy, who also became a successful country artist. He was primarily of English and Scottish descent. His paternal grandmother claimed Cherokee ancestry, but a DNA test of Cash's daughter Roseanne in 2021 on Finding Your Roots, hosted by historian Henry Louis Gates Jr., found she has no known Native American markers. The researchers did find DNA for African ancestry on both sides of her family. They were able to document her maternal ancestry by historic records, dating to her great-great-great-great-grandmother Sarah Shields, a mixed-race woman born into slavery and freed by her white father in 1848, along with her 8 siblings. Her paternal DNA suggested African ancestry in a similar time frame among Johnny Cash's family. After meeting with the then Laird of Falkland in Fife, Major Michael Creighton Stewart, Cash became interested in his Scots ancestry. He traced his Scottish surname to 11th century Fife. Cash Lock and other locations in Fife bear the surname of his father. He is a distant cousin of British Conservative politician Sir William Cash. He also had English ancestry. Because his mother wanted to name him John and his father preferred to name him Ray when he was born, they compromised on the initials J.R. But when Cash enlisted in the Air Force after high school, he was not permitted to use initials as a first name. He adopted the name John R. Cash. In 1955, when signing with Sun Records, he started using the name Johnny Cash. In March 1935, when Cash was 3 years old, the family settled in Dyess, Arkansas, a New Deal colony established during the Great Depression under the administration of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. It was intended to give poor families the opportunity to work land that they might later own. From the age of 5, Cash worked in cotton fields with his family, singing with them as they worked. Dyess and the Cash farm suffered a flood during his childhood. Later he wrote the song, 5 Feet High and Rising. His family's economic and personal struggles during the Great Depression gave him a lifelong sympathy for the poor and working class, and inspired many of his songs. In 1944, Cash's older brother Jack, with whom he was close, was cut almost in two by an unguarded table saw at work. He died of his wounds a week later. According to Cash's autobiography, he, his mother, and Jack all had a sense of foreboding about that day. His mother urged Jack to skip work and go fishing with Cash, but Jack insisted on working as the family needed the money. Cash often spoke of the guilt he felt over the incident. He would say that he looked forward to meeting brother in heaven. Cash's early memories were dominated by gospel music and radio. Taught guitar by his mother and a childhood friend, Cash began playing and writing songs at the age of 12. When young, Cash had a high tenor voice, before becoming a bass baritone after his voice changed. In high school, he sang on a local Arkansas radio station. Decades later, he released an album of traditional gospel songs called My Mother's Hymn Book. He was also strongly influenced by traditional Irish music, which he heard performed weekly by Dennis Day on the Jack Benny radio program. Cash enlisted in the Air Force on July 7, 1950, shortly after the start of the Korean War. After basic training at Lackland Air Force Base and technical training at Brooks Air Force Base, both in San Antonio, Texas, Cash was assigned to the 12th Radio Squadron Mobile of the U.S. Air Force Security Service at Landsberg, West Germany. While in San Antonio, he met Vivian Liberto, an attractive girl of Sicilian, Irish, and German ancestry. They dated briefly before his departure. During the years he served overseas, they exchanged thousands of letters. He worked in West Germany as a Morse code operator, intercepting Soviet Army transmissions. While working this job, Cash was said to be the first American to be given the news of Joseph Stalin's death, supplied via Morse code. His daughter Roseanne said that Cash had recounted the story many times over the years. While at Landsberg, he created his first band, the Landsberg Barbarians. On July 3, 1954, he was honorably discharged as a staff sergeant, and he returned to Texas. During his military service, he acquired a distinctive scar on the right side of his jaw as a result of surgery to remove a cyst. Soon after his return, Cash married Vivian Liberto in San Antonio. She had grown up Catholic and was married in the church by her paternal uncle, Father Franco Liberto. Personal life. On July 18, 1951, while in Air Force basic training, Cash met 17-year-old Italian-American Vivian Liberto at a roller skating rink in San Antonio, Texas. They dated for 3 weeks until Cash was deployed to West Germany for a 3-year tour. During that time, the couple exchanged hundreds of love letters. On August 7, 1954, 1 month after his discharge, they were married at St. Anne's Roman Catholic Church in San Antonio. They had 4 daughters, Roseanne, Kathy, Cindy, and Tara. In 1961, Cash moved his family to a hilltop home overlooking Casita Springs, California. He had previously moved his parents to the area to run a small trailer park called the Johnny Cash Trailer Park. His drinking led to several run-ins with local law enforcement. Liberto later said that she had filed for divorce in 1966 because of Cash's severe drug and alcohol abuse, as well as his constant touring, his repeated acts of adultery with other women, and his close relationship with singer June Carter. Their 4 daughters were then raised by their mother.